Hi there, and welcome to part 3 of this 4-part video series. Why businesses fail to reach their full potential and what you can do about it. So those who haven't seen number 1 or number 2, my name is Leon Ladechan. I'm a coach and a creator of entrepreneurs. And for the last 19 years, I've been helping corporates, business owners, and entrepreneurs market their businesses. Currently, my sole focus is around entrepreneurs and helping entrepreneurs in South Africa in order to get themselves into the marketplace, market themselves correctly, and to be far more successful. So if you haven't watched number 1 and number 2 of the series, I suggest you scroll down and watch both of those videos. It'll tell you some of the other failures that businesses are making. Now remember, this is also our second gift for free to you. It's a 4-part series. Our first gift, and if you haven't taken up this offer yet, please do so. It's a listing on our Lions Den business directory. I can tell you right now we have over 1,600 of your businesses and of you have gone and listed your businesses, which is phenomenal. And that has happened within a space of 24 hours. So check your inbox, your email. If you don't find it in your email, check your spam folder. It could be sitting there. And if you don't find it there, then please inbox us on Facebook. Click on the link. The login details are there. All you got to do is go and upload a logo. Choose 3 business categories that you work in. Click update the profile, and basically you will be live on the internet. This will go live. The directory will go live tomorrow on the Lions Den website. And the benefits of having a listing like this on a directory is, firstly, you can go and look for other businesses to do work with. You can find yourself some partners, and you can get new customers, other people looking for you from our community. And then obviously people searching on Google will eventually start finding this directory because it will be featured on Google. Okay, so this is what it looks like. If you can see on the right-hand side, we have 113 events management companies already. Wow, this is our top category around the country. 97 caterers, 92 graphic designers, 82 beauty product providers. Wow, it's just incredible. So go and list yourself. It's free, and you'll be up and live on the internet. Okay, so let's dive into the remaining 7 deadly mistakes that businesses make, that some businesses would actually fail completely by not taking cognizance of these mistakes. Other businesses just will not reach their full potential. So the next 2 that I want to speak to you about very briefly is lack of marketing know-how, and also not having a business plan or business model. 2 critical mistakes that I find every time I'm engaging with businesses, that these 2 things pop up. So let me ask you this. Lack of marketing knowledge. And if I had to say to you, what is it that you specialize in? In other words, what do you do for a living? And your answer to me is, I do events management, I sell beauty products, or I do digital marketing, or I do printing, or I'm a promotional product supplier, or I'm a lawyer, or I'm a doctor. Whatever that is what you are meant to be good at, right? That's what you are meant to be an expert in. If you are a lawyer and I say to you, are you good at your job? I would sincerely hope you're going to say, absolutely, I'm very good at my job. So I'm going to assume that you know exactly what you are doing. So how is it that you are meant to understand marketing or be an expert in the subject of marketing? You already are an expert in your field, and that's why you are doing what you are doing. So put it this way, I'm not good at law. I'm not good at painting my house. I'm not good at selling beauty products. I'm not good at event management. I'm not good at those things that I use other people for and what I pay other people for in order to help me, right? So if I need a lawyer, I'm not going to decide I know the lawyer. I will go and find myself a lawyer. And for me, what excites me is marketing. That is what I have been doing for the last 19 years. That's my expertise. Just like law is your expertise or events management is your expertise, marketing is my expertise. And this is why I help my customers just like they help me. So if I need a doctor, I go to a doctor. If a doctor needs marketing, a doctor comes to me. So just by, let me give you a simple example. I don't want to paint my own house because I'll completely mess it up. I don't know how many coats should go in. I don't know what paint to use for waterproofing. Sure, I can go to the handy store and ask them all these questions, but that's not my flow. That's not my, it doesn't drive me. I don't get excited about that. That's not my know-how. So if you don't have the know-how of marketing, and marketing is a big field, lack of marketing knowledge can mean you don't know how to advertise your business. It means you don't know how to PR or public relations, do public relations for your business. It means you don't know how to do market research and find your ideal customer and where are they and how do I get to them and what's the message. And then your brand and your image positioning could be all wrong. And this is what lacks in an average entrepreneur, business and corporate, because this is not your expertise. And that's why you need to engage with someone who is an expert in marketing. Hence why I'm talking to you to help you. So take this client of mine as an example. She has a fitness business and she was struggling for about a year. Eventually she got a hold of me. She said, I need help. And she was putting out a leaflet at the traffic lights, at the robots. She had a company that would hand out leaflets to say, please come to my studio. This is what we can do for you. And she was struggling. And when I asked her what she does to market her business, she says, I do a leaflet. And leaflets don't work. So the first thing she did was she blamed the leaflet. And that is a mistake that entrepreneurs and business owners make. They blame the channel. I took the leaflet, I redid the leaflet, I put the different wording into the leaflet. I had it designed by one of my designers, and we went out same time the following month, same company, same robots, and we handed out these leaflets. In that, after that, the handing out of those leaflets, she was able to increase her business by 441% in only 4 weeks. And that came down to around about 345,000 Rand that she had sales in the following month after having been struggling and not making any money or very little money. 345,000 in 4 weeks, purely because now she had an expert to tell her what to put on her leaflet and what to say and what to offer. So it all came down to her marketing. She's not a marketer. She's in the fitness industry. She came to me. I helped her market it because that's what I do, just like I would go to her if I needed fitness advice. So this is a massive, massive challenge in businesses, in that they don't know how to market themselves, and rightfully so. You're not a specialist marketer, so why would you know how to market your business? Hence why this is what I do and how I help customers. Okay, so here's a guy who is known as father of modern marketing and a pioneer in marketing, and his name is John Wanamaker. And he has this wonderful quote saying, half the money I spend on advertising is wasted. The trouble is I don't know which half. Basically what that means, he doesn't know what his money is doing in terms of marketing. And the beauty about today is that you can take all that money that you're using on marketing, or whether it's 100 Rand or 10,000 or 100,000, and you can track every single Rand and cent and see which one is working and which is not working. So people are wasting money on advertising by not tracking and not doing advertising properly. Okay, so that's the challenge in terms of marketing know-how. And then the fifth one is companies do not have business plans or business models. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but ultimately, if you lack an effective business plan or model, you're going to struggle. If you don't have a plan, there's no vision, there's no goals, there's no objectives. And I'm not talking about I'm not talking about a business plan that has to be 40 pages long and a thesis. It just has to be a power plan of some sort. Why? Because you don't drive from here to Johannesburg without knowing the way you're going. You don't fly from here to New York without deciding how you're going to go about this, where you're going to fly to, etc. You have to have some kind of plan. But I also am not a staunch believer in business plans. I've never written a business plan in my entire working career. That doesn't mean to say business plans aren't important. If you're looking for an investor, absolutely a business plan is important, but once again, you don't need a 40-page business plan. What I prefer to do is I work with a business model. And my business model, which I will show you very quickly, is what I call the P13 Marketing Business Accelerator model. Okay, it's about how to position your business out there. And how, so when I am working with one of my businesses, then I will go through this model. And I will look at the P13 model. The P stands for peaks, the 13 peaks that you need to climb, that you need to get up to. Every one of these peaks will improve the performance of your business. If you can, so if you're struggling in a certain area, if you take one of those areas, let's call it promotion, and promotion covers marketing, advertising, all that stuff, and you're struggling in your business, then you go to the promotion part of this model, you look at where you're going wrong, and then you go and readjust your business. So for me, a business plan, is I do business models. I don't do business plans. As I said, I'm not it doesn't mean it's wrong, but for me, a business model is something I can work on every single day. If you've drawn up a business plan, how many times have you gone and revisited that business plan? Do you look at it every month? Do you look at it every week? Do you look at it every year? Or do you ever look at it ever again? So here's a client of mine, and her name's Queen Nkomo, and she did a program of mine about two years ago. And this was a beautiful testimonial where she said, thank you for your impact on my life. And she went through this process. She went through my business model, and this is what came out of it. So she just said, in my terms, everything that I showed her, she looked at it and went through this model and decided this is what has helped me. And today, I must tell you, this is her latest website. It is absolutely quite amazing. I am so proud of her. She's got a book that's available on Amazon. She's got a beautiful website. She's taken the tips that I've given her from 2 years ago, and there she is out there on the internet. Fabulous, unbelievable, amazing to see. Purely because she followed my business model. So business model for me is a business plan working. It's a business plan that's it's constantly you're working on this business model. So a business plan to me, you throw away. A business model is you work on it weekly, daily, monthly. You revert back to it when you've got issues or you've got problems. You go back to your business model. Right, so I hope that makes some sense. If you've got a business plan, fabulous. At least you've got a business plan. But now keep looking at that business plan and keep readjusting it to make sure that your business growth is on and up. Okay, so hope there was some information there, good information for you just to take away. All I'm doing at the moment is just explaining to you the mistakes businesses make and not the how you fix these. So join me tomorrow for part 4. This is the last part. And it will be live at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you. Have a fabulous day, and I shall speak to you tomorrow. Cheers.